What's good, YouTube? It's your boy coming back with another one. Today we're gonna be reacting to 13 riddles to test our brain speed. So, like I said, you already know what it is. If you get less than me, comment down below. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. I'm really good at riddles though, so it's probably gonna be hard.
Footage of a fancy dinner where a famous actress was almost poisoned. He analyzed the video and came to a quick conclusion of who was the culprit. Take a look at the image. Can you figure out who tried to poison the celebrity?
Let me see. So the soup, she's making avocado soup, I assume. Avocado and something soup while she's making like tomato soup. But she looks more like a chef on the right, whereas on the left looks more like a home maker, essentially, a home chef, at home chef. But on the right, it doesn't, that green kind of looks like poison. I feel like that green mixed in with that, with the red, it won't give it up. But that yellow also wouldn't give up the green. So she's using all green ingredients while she's using all red ingredients. So then why does it have, I'm going to go on the right. I'm going to go, this is the lady on the right. And she has on gloves too. If you have on gloves, then you don't want to get the poison on your hands. Locked. It's the one on the right. Locked.
The picture clearly shows that the second lady was the culprit. You see, the lady decided to wear gloves so she wouldn't get poison on her hands and poison.
Is that not what I just said? I told you, I really do this.
So, besides, if you were to poison someone, you would have to make the food look presentable. And if you take a look at the first lady's soup, it looks pretty terrible.
Yeah, like what is that green soup?
Alex needed to get across a park in the middle of the night. He walked fast until out of nowhere, a hooded man came up to him and knocked him out.
Dang.
The next day, Alex went to the closest police station to file a report.
He wasn't aware of his surroundings?
The police were interrogating 3 suspects, Ben, Michael, and Bernie. The detective gave each of them a marker and asked them to write down their names. As soon as they finished, he arrested the right person. How did the officer know who to arrest?
So when he hit him with his right hand. So Bernie is standing like this. So his marker is in his right hand. Michael's marker is in his left. Ben's hand is I think Ben might be disabled. So I'm going to go with Bernie. Or, I don't know. It might be, I didn't see Ben's hand. I thought that was like drool. I'm not going to lie. No offense. Because Ben's is in his right hand too, and he's turned around. So I'm still going to go Bernie. No, it's Ben.
The test wasn't all that random after all. Alex was hit from the right side, so the police were trying to figure out who was left-handed. And among these 3 guys, the only left-handed one is Bernie.
So I was right the first time.
Night, Mary decides to watch a horror movie before going to bed. She passes out on her couch, and the next thing she knows, she wakes up in a haunted castle. She hears screeching sounds and screams all over the place. She walks carefully to the kitchen, where she finds 3 suspicious meals ready to be eaten. Take a look at the plates. Can you help Mary figure out which of these plates is poisoned?
It's not gonna be the one. It's the ham. You see that little green right there? That little green sledge or whatever? Has to be that one. Locked.
So, the French fries look relatively okay.
Right.
The cake has a spider climbing on top of it.
Right, but that's not poisonous.
Protein, right? But the meat, the meat has a strange liquid coming out of it.
I called it, but
probably poison.
I'm really a detective when it comes to stuff like this. Like, I'm really that guy. I'm really a detective for real. For real.
The airport police are having a lot of trouble these days. Many convicts escape prison and are trying to leave the country as fast as they can. Take a look at this image. You got to figure out ASAP who the fugitive is.
So, it's a $10,000 one-in bounty. It's definitely not, it's not none of the guys. You have to look at the face and the eyes. I feel like it's the girl with the violet, with the candy cane shirt. Or it might be the other girl on the end. Because she's making that same, but no, her eyes are kind of far apart. I'm gonna go. It's the girl smiley. I'm gonna go. It's the girl smiling. The one with the cotton can, or not the cotton, the candy cane shirt.
It's the lady on the right.
Told you.
Although the woman in the wanted poster is blonde, she must have dyed her hair brown to try to get through security. But her lips and freckles are exactly the same.
I didn't even see the
picture.
freckles. It's just the
Something
smile.
weird happened to Johnny's wedding day. He was busy tackling some last-minute problems when he slipped on a banana peel. How comical. He hit his head pretty strongly, but when he woke up, he didn't know where he was. He lost his long and short-term memory, and there were 4 different brides in front of him, but he didn't know who his real bride was. Take a look at the image, and first of all, try to rule out which of these brides is actually life-threatening to Johnny.
Life-threatening. Okay. I don't know. He has 4 different brides. One of them is life-threatening. Which one of these brides is actually life-threatening? I feel like it would be... I don't know. Okay. So the one in the pink dress, she's wearing a pink dress, the other white one. Weird for a wedding day. The one on the one next to her has a vape right here. So or whatever that is. I don't know what that is. The one on the right, she looks like she could just punch him like that. Whereas the one on the far end right, she's just waving high. I'm gonna go with the one with the vape on her right here. I'm gonna go with that one. That's the life-threatening one.
Did you see the hidden poison jar
That's
on
poison.
that bride?
I thought it was a
The
vape.
bride on the left is probably pretty dangerous. He should rule her out first.
Facts.
Jane and Brendan really didn't like each other. They were sharing a flat because they were short on money.
Dang.
What Brendan didn't know
That's the same guy that got
Jane
brought
had
into
some
the
evil plans.
they got brought into the police station too.
She planned on poisoning one of his meals, since she was the one that always prepared the food. One day, she cooked the same piece of meat for both of them. She cut it in half, ate her share, and gave him the other part. After he ate it, he started to feel really bad and was taken to the hospital. The question is, how did Jane manage to survive while Brendan got sick?
Because the poison was on the fork.
Jane put poison on one side of the knife, which was the piece she gave
it was
Brendan.
either the knife or the fork. It was one of the two. I knew it was one of the utensils.
Take a look at this image. Who do you think is being more careless here?
I'd say number 1 because she's not even rowing the one at the top. She's not even rowing that with the water.
It's the girl on the right.
Oh.
She's almost falling out of the boat. She should move to the middle and help balance the weight.
Zook's tasty, tender dog treats can turn every outing into an adventure.
I guess sometimes it really is just the obvious. It's nothing like
What about
expanded.
in this image? Who do you think is being irresponsible here?
I would say the guy with the meat because the crocodile could just come out the cage.
Let's see. It's the person on the right. The snake is too close to her face. It could hurt her.
Okay.
While the crocodile is simply interested in the meal the man is feeding him. An old lady was shopping at the mall when she saw
I'm losing my streak.
strange. She looked at a woman all dressed in orange at the cashier and shouted that she was seeing a prisoner that must have just escaped from prison. The woman in orange felt really confused, called the police, and got the old lady kicked out of the mall.
Right?
What exactly
Discrimination.
happened?
She swapped clothes because that's her prisoner's uniform, and she just swapped it. She went to the dressing room and swapped it. Locked. Or wait, I don't know. Because now there's 4 of them, and that's the new collection. What happened here? Unless, I don't know. I'm just going to go with the original idea.
The woman was dressed in orange overalls. It was just a fashion trend. But the old lady mistook it for prison clothing. In a parallel reality
It's not a riddle.
where humans witches, and all types of beings coexist. Jenny and Lawrence were playing hide and seek. They were inside a huge old mansion. Jenny spent hours looking for her friend until she stepped inside the study. There were footprints up until the middle of the room, and then they disappeared. The only window of the room was open. Take a look at the picture. Can you figure out what happened here?
They flew out, I assume? Yeah, they flew out.
Lawrence was a shapeshifter. This explains why the footprints didn't reach the window. Plus, look at the bird food on the floor. He probably shapeshifted into a bird and escaped.
Yeah, okay, so that's...
Katie got
It's
lost
right.
in the desert. She walked for hours when suddenly she came across a huge oasis. But to reach the main waterfall where she could drink some water,
They couldn't like
she
the little
had
waterfall,
to cross a bridge.
Waterfall from
There were
Fortnite.
3 bridges leading to the same place. The first bridge was far from the ground, and its rope looked like it could rip at any second. The second bridge had some hungry-looking alligators crawling on it. The last bridge stood above a lake full of poisonous water plants. Which bridge should she choose?
I want to say the first one.
The last one. The bridge stands above a poisonous lake, but she won't touch the water when crossing it. A group of friends rented
it's literally
a
the
fancy
obvious
villa
ones.
for
I don't know why I don't be
vacation
picking
right
the
on the
obvious
seaside.
ones.
When they arrived, the hostess offered them cake and drinks. They chatted and ate the delicious cake, when suddenly 2 of them started to feel really bad. They were immediately taken to the hospital, and the doctor said they found poison in their bodies.
Dang, what's up with all these people getting poisoned?
Take a look at the image. How did the other 2 friends survive after eating the cake?
Because they didn't have the lemonade. They both have lemonade. So it's either in the lemonade or it's in the straws. Lemonade and cake is nutty. Soda and
That's
cake is
easy.
just nuts.
The poison
in
wasn't in
general.
the cake. The poison was on the drinks the hostess served them. If you look closely, the friends that felt sick drank what the hostess offered them, and the others didn't. Oh my. Mark, Bray,
she has a little
and Lydia
poisonous
are
painting in
doing
the back.
terribly financially. So they walked into a local supermarket looking for the cheapest thing to buy. One of them was planning on stealing something. But hey, can you figure out who just stole something?
I'm gonna say it's the little girl.
It was Livia, the
Told
little
you.
girl. She's
Told you it was
hiding
little girl.
something in her shirt pocket. Can you see?
No,
That's it
because
for
you have
today.
the thing in
So,
the way.
hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give
Alright, let me know what you guys got. I think I missed 4 or 5. I know I started missing back to back. But yeah, comment down below what you guys got. Like I said, you'll get a grand prize. You guys already know what to do. Drop the cash out. But without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.